Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm SamyCaps, and today we're going to discuss the new event in Path of Exile, the extension of the Settlers of Kalgor League happening on November 7th. Now, a little backdrop of information on that. You may or may not have heard that due to the delay in Path of Exile 2 from November 16th to December 6th, 3.26, which was supposed to be the new league in Path of Exile, has been delayed, and there's going to be an announcement probably late January of 2025 when 3.26 league will drop. Having said that, and due to that, 3.25 is now going to get a refresh, a new event starting November 7th. And that new refresh comes with some new mechanics within the league refresh. So in this video, I'm going to discuss and cover the refresh mechanics. I'm going to share with you my league starter, and I'm going to do a breakdown of that build. I hope you'll join me and stick around. We got some good content to go over. So without further ado, let's get into the details. Okay, so here are the patch notes for the 3.26 expansion timeline. And again, it's been delayed. There's no 3.26. We're going to know in late January when it actually is going to drop. And in this announcement, these patch notes, it goes on to say that they are going to do a refresh that is going to run alongside 3.25 Settlers League. And this refresh is going to be, again, in every version of the Settlers of Kalgor League, solo self-found, standard hardcore, solo self-found hardcore, with a fresh economy and a ladder reset. And by the way, in this reset, if you reach level 50 in any version of the event, you will earn one guaranteed Settlers mystery box. Now, what is the refresh? What is the content? Well, the content is going to be similar to just like the Necropolis League, but unlike Necropolis League, these mods will only be rewarding. And they give some examples. For example, the mobs in the area that you're going into or in the map that you're going into, because this will be affected in all areas, including maps. And as you can see here, 4% chance to drop an additional Regal Orb, 4% chance to drop an additional Chaos Orb, 40% increased pack size, etc., etc. So these are going to be very rewarding mods, and they're going to reset every hour. So this event, this refresh, is going to be a very rewarding experience for players. It should be a lot of fun. Now, if you currently go and log into Path of Exile, you'll already see the private league that you can create when this event goes live on November 7th. And as you can see here, we have all the different leagues: Hardcore SSF, SSF, Hardcore, Settlers. It's all here in the format of a private league that will be joinable when the event goes live on November 7th. Now, the Settlers League is one of the most popular leagues in all of Path of Exile. I know personally it has been my favorite league by a country mile. So in this league, I am going to continue to play probably my most favorite build to date, and that is the Power Siphon Trickster build, which was a ton of fun to play. I'm gonna play it on this refresh. I can't wait. It's a really fast, powerful build, and let's get into the details of the build. And by the way, this POB that we're going to take just a very quick overview of is going to be, there's going to be a link in the description of this video. Okay, so like I said, the Power Siphon, it's an amazing build. There is no content in the game that you will not be able to just dominate. And this build is so much fun. High speed, high damage. It was such a pleasure to play. And it also is a fast leveling build. You're going to have no problems in the campaign. So let's go over just again very quickly this POB. Again, there's going to be a link in the description, but basically it also has every level, what skills and stuff to use. It literally handholds you. Now, the only thing I want to mention in the POB is that from level 1 to 31 in the POB, it mentions rolling magna. I highly suggest you level your character with poisonous concoction. It does a lot of damage. You can use rolling magna if you wish. Preference is yours, obviously, and the choice is yours. I personally leveled with poisonous concoction up to level 31, and it was a breeze. I had no problems with any of the content. At level 31 is when you make the switch from poisonous concoction or rolling magna, if that's what you choose, and you now are moving into and switch to the power siphon build, which just rocks everything. It is a really fun, quick build, and it damages everything. It's a boss killer. It's has amazing AoE, amazing speed, like I said. Now, this is a great build, guys. Actually, this build won the gauntlet. Actually, they switched from power siphon to lightning strike, which you can do with this build. I know a lot of people love lightning strike as well, but power siphon is an amazing build. The only thing I would like to state is the following. I don't have too many negative things to say about this build. The only one thing, if I can nitpick this build, is the fact that, as you can see here, the Settlers League, the Trickster is the most popular class to play. Now, you start as a Shadow, and then you ascend to the Trickster class, and this is the most popular class in the Settlers League as we speak. Of course, barely beating out Slayer, but that's the only negative thing I can think of in this refresh is the fact that the Trickster is probably going to be played by a lot of people. So if you're playing in trade, this can get pretty expensive if you're planning on buying your gear and weapons and etc., right? Obviously, from a skill popularity, Hex Blast number 1, Lightning Strike number 2, Splitting Steel, and then Power Siphon. So again, the only reason why I want to mention this is that it can become a bit pricey, especially if you're slow and ramping up your currency and not getting the stuff while it's cheap. So that's the only, in my humble opinion, the only negative thing I can think of this league starter is the fact that it's a popular class, it's a popular build, therefore it might get expensive. And for those of you that don't know how to get currency fast and quick, this may be a problem for you. Just to consider. Well, there you have it, guys. That is going to be my league starter for 3.25 refresh on November 7th. I'm super excited. I haven't played Path of Exile for a little bit, and I'm really excited to get back into it. I do miss playing it, but of course, we're all waiting for that. December 6th is going to come hopefully quick. But in the meantime, this is going to get us to the early access of Path of Exile 2. And, you know, a lot of the information is dried up. I was hoping we get a little bit more leaks from Grinding Gear Games, but it looks like mum's the word right now. We are getting little things, but I was hoping we'd get a little bit more. But anyway, December 6th, that's what's going to be happening. In the meantime, November 7th, we are going to be starting the Path of Exile refresh, 3.25 Sellers of Kalgor refresh on November 7th. So if you want to see me play this build, come on over to Twitch. Channel name is SamyCaps. I live stream every evening, and we'd love to have you. We have a cool, chill community. Come over and say hello. Anyway, thank you for watching. Oh, let me know what you guys are going to be playing in the refresh of 3.25 on November 7th. If you're playing it, let me know. I'd love to hear what build you're playing. And if you've played the Power Siphon Trickster build, let me know how it went for you. Did you stick with Power Siphon? Did you switch over to Lightning Strike? Let me know. How did you find it? How did it feel? I would love to hear from you guys. Anyway, everyone, thank you for watching. And as always, we'll hope to see you next time. Take care. The opinions expressed in this video are mine and solely mine. Healthy debate is always encouraged. Hate is never welcomed. So get over it.